Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising. Watch the video with your suggested sound. I love the message in the caption. Queen of Cups. It's always Cancer. It's always Cancer with y'all. I promise. The Empress. Okay, hold on. Eight of Cups. One more. Knight of Cups. I feel like, let me uncross my legs. After a significant evolution, you're now going to tap into a revolution. After a significant evolution where you went from the Queen of Cups to the Empress card, you're going to move into an entirely different expression of yourself. Maybe not entirely different, but perhaps. Let me look at that Knight of Cups. Just an elevated expression of self. Everything is fine. Yeah. Then what? The Death card. I was just about to say, clearly things are changing and ending because of a new opportunity. And like I said, new expression with that Ace of Wands card coming out. So let's talk about who you were before the remix. I'm hearing this is the remix. They be saying no, 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 when it's really yeah. Time out. It's like, I'm picturing, okay, a movie from the 90s. I don't remember what it's called. Maybe My Girl? I want to say it's called My Girl or My Favorite Girl. I think it's My Girl. But it's like, people perceived of you as someone that they should say no to, someone they should reject. Perhaps like your actual appearance, like maybe you went from like having like this nerdy look and now you're more like refined in your presentation. Let me see. No. When it's really yeah. That's interesting. With the Queen of Cups clarifying. Okay, let's talk to Aries men really quickly. Aries men, you may have been in happy relationships in the past, for sure. And then just give me a second with the Aries men. And then you realize that the only thing that would make you happy was if you had one relationship with the girl. Remember I said you were in happy relationships. They were happy though. But then you realize that it just wasn't enough unless you had this girl, that girl, 10 of Pentacles. So you're moving on to give someone else an offer, and that's your new inspiration. It's like you just need more of a quote unquote total package. And that goes with the movie My Girl, like Three of Cups, the Tower. This is all for the Eight of Cups and the Page of Wands. Yeah. You're going to move on, and it's going to feel good to move forward. Now I'm speaking to all the Aries. And things are going to crash and come tumbling down and renew. Reset really isn't it, but renew, like a remix. And then you'll get the opportunity to express in that way. For Aries women, I'm just going to pull clarifying cards for y'all. Three of Pentacles, yeah. You could be in happy relationships at work. And then you get a new perspective on how to evolve your skills. Actually, I was just listening to a TikTok video that was talking about how people in IT often, or currently rather, are getting fired because they don't have like a variety of skills that they've mastered. They often only master the skill needed for the company they work for. So with this Ace of Swords, Aries women, it's like you have a new perspective as to how you can become the best, perhaps by switching companies and then having to like face a truth, like there's more for you to learn, something like that. Aries women, clarifying the Eight of Cups, the Emperor card. So I'm kind of saying the same thing to you too now, Aries women. It's like you've had good relationships for sure. For sure. Like this is not a reading of like, oh, you're moving on from a terrible relationship. You had good ones. And if you've had a terrible relationship, other people would describe it as a good relationship. Is that fair to say? Okay. But then you realize, Aries women, as you grow, You need to like harness the skills that you developed. And as you move forward, the Emperor card came out and the Empress is already on the table. So the soulmates are right there. 508, as I was getting that out. Let's build here with this Emperor card. Let's build there. Listen to me. A part of that perspective is perhaps, and I'm hearing live apart, like live separate. So hold on to that too. 530. Okay. You can expand if you allow for a man, if you're into men, or just like a masculine energy. What's the bottom of the deck? Page of Cups, yeah. Into your realm, into your space is really what I want to say. That doesn't mean move them in the house, because I heard that very clearly, separate living. But Aries, if you were to be receptive to masculine energy as you move forward, as you're working on a craft, I think it would truly benefit you. Clarifying the 9 of Cups for the women, 4 of Cups. I think you're just in the practice of not being in that sort of reception. Yes, you are. World card, Aquarius energy, the Chariot. But you need to move out of that. Dang. And now I feel like there's a bit of resistance. The Lovers card at the bottom, though. And I don't really think this is about love. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that if you allow masculine influence, Aries women, and for the Aries men too, if you go towards the woman that is the total package, this sort of like it girl, the Empress herself, then you will grow within your professional endeavors. See what I mean? It's not really about love. So let me see, what role does this, especially for the men, because to clarify the Empress, the 10 of Pentacles came out. So it's like as you engage in this energy with the total package feminine woman, you know, she could even be like a consult for you. But if you engage in that, like I'm hearing, I get my money up, like now you're getting your money up. Okay, the Emperor, clarifying that. And for the women, it's like you, whatever you're a student of with this Page of Swords, this Emperor can really like guide you through the process, or they can even be like the person in leadership at your job, but you need to sort of like build a relationship there and move forward. Clarifying the Chariot card, King of Pentacles. Perfect. Aries, your energy is exalted in Capricorn. So I've been talking to Sagittarius about how they're becoming a Capricorn, but I do think Aries, because your energy also squares Capricorn energy, right? I think that the growing pains, 802, as I'm saying that, and remember with that 10, everything is fine. The growing pains that you've experienced are teaching you how to properly proceed. Even Cancer energy squares you. So like this perhaps way that you've used to navigate. And people don't associate Aries as being a caring sign, but you are. Like every Aries I know is super caring. You're now going to make sure that as you evolve into this Empress energy, that your kindness, you're also a beneficiary of your kindness, of your grace. Ooh, there we go. And you're learning how to treat yourself like royalty, because I said Aries is exalted in Capricorn energy. This King of Pentacles came out. So I think you're moving forward towards like the most productive and successful version of yourself. And that is done by allowing yourself to interrelate with your opposite energy. So either let in the Emperor or let in the Empress, let in this really divine, successful, productive person to help guide you, and then boom, right? It's like you're dropping the remix for No, 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 No. We barely even listened to the original song. It's time for you to be heard, Aries.